In the name of who I start this video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today is Tuesday, 13 after 10. Time is 10:24 a.m. in Sydney, Australia. I'm going to record this for educational and information practice for the trading only. Please read this risk disclaimer before you watch the video. Pause the video and read it through. And we are going to trade Bitcoin in 5 minutes. Last night I entered here. I had a setup and my target was here. As you can see, if I make it larger, you will see this is my entry to selling. My stop loss was above here, 10 pip above, so, and then we got it through. Now there is another setup is happening. I entered the market here, as you can see, and our target is towards this area. This is our, actually I have to change this color because I don't want to get confused later on. This is selling zone. When I have a selling zone, I change them to the red color. When I have a buying zone, I change this level to green color. So this is red. I just double click on that. The stop loss there. I put the stop loss higher today, not 10 pip, for a couple of reasons. First of all, we have a lot of support and resistance in past and yesterday. I show you. These are the level which is very risky. So market probably would go around here and then hit those support or those resistance which is merged together. As you can see, this resistance is merged with this support. This is support and this is resistance. So most probably the market would come around this area. I should have put actually the stop loss above this resistance and support, but it's going to be too high. I don't want to risk too much. Normally from this shadow I put 10 pip above the entry point. Later on I would actually adjust to bring it down. So let's see what's going to happen. Our target is here. Market would come down to here, this area. I pause the video and I come back to you. When I was talking about this Bitcoin before, I checked the gold, and let me go to the gold and just to see. That is Ethereum. With the Ethereum, we go to the gold. Yes. Okay. This, as you can see, I'm not going to trade. I have a level here for buying. Let me delete this. Is from the past. So I am under the buying zone area. Change the color again. Okay. Okay. I am in the buying zone, and I'm not going to buy the gold now. There is an opportunity to buy, but because this bidding price and asking price are too far, the broker we use now, they charge too much commission. if I enter to buy here, my order would execute around this area, which is this much losing to reach to entry point. If these two line, red and blue, which is asking price and bidding price, if you remember, I have mentioned this one before. If you don't know how to do it, you just go and right click, go to the property, in the comment, in the show, the color. So you go to show, and then there is a asking price and bidding price. Okay, when you put the tick them, the blue color with them, and you can change the color if you like. And you go to this area, the color and bidding price, asking price, you can whatever color you want. So far, the commission is too high. When it's close, become very close. And if you have a setup, I have a setup to buy the product, buy the gold in 5 minutes time frame. Let me check the 15-minute time frame is too high. 20, 1 hour. Right. So we go to 5 minutes. These are the level I used to have before. Now, if this bidding price and asking price come close together, we have a setup to buy the product, buy the gold in 5 minutes time frame. And then I can buy it from here to here. For example, if I have a chance to buy the gold from here to this area around, it's about 6 pip. One contract give you about $60 or something. You put a stop loss here. I'm not going to do that because it's big. The commission is too high at this time of the day. In Sydney, Australia now is 10:35. About half an hour. Tokyo will open, and if Tokyo open, and then still the commission for the buying the gold is too high, I'm not going to do it unless the commission is less, and then we have a setup, then I do it. So we go back to the Bitcoin. I'll show you. You see the Bitcoin, the commission is too low now. It's almost touching each other, so it's a good time to buy. We enter here, we put a stop loss there. We are hoping that market would come and reach this area. So I'll pause the video and I'll come back to you. I was checking the other coin, Ethereum. Again, we have some setup for Ethereum as well. To buy the Ethereum to this area in 5 minutes. Then again, the commission now is too high. If the commission gets lower, then we can enter the market and buy the Ethereum to this level and this level. When the software give me the go ahead and permission to buy the Ethereum. At the moment, I don't have the permission to buy it as yet. First, I'm waiting for the permission from the software to buy. Second, if I want to buy, I double check if the commission is not too high. So you always use the pair with less commission, because my account with this broker is a standard, and they take commission when you enter. Couple of people above or couple of people down your entry. That's how they make money. But sometimes commission is too low. When you enter to the market, it's on the spot. So therefore, I'm not going to actually enter to the Ethereum as yet. First, wait for the software, and second, when it goes close, I enter. But I keep an eye on that, and just to see what's going on. And when I get the opportunity to buy it, I will do it. And I come back to you now. I pause there and come back. I always talking about the pattern with support and resistance when they merge together. You might asking me, what is the pattern? As I have said to you before, when you're looking at the chart for a long time, then you actually pick up those patterns that you practice for so many years. If I tell you this, I'll show you something. Now this candlestick, please come back to this later on. Look at the time on the chart. It says 2:40 and the time frame is 5 minutes, right? This candlestick, you mark it up, and I would say something to you. In future, I don't know whenever price, let me change the color to different color. You mark it here while I'm talking to you. Do exactly what I do. Almost around this area. Okay. If price today, tomorrow, next week, or whenever reach above this area, this two line, believe it or not, market would dive back again to touch this area, to retest. You might say to me, yes, because it's resistance, and resistance would change to support. Yes, you are right, but there is a pattern here that would, like a gravity, not many resistance, not many support do this unless there is a gravity of the pattern. There is a gravity of the pattern here, and the market comes, if the price goes above here, please just mark it up for your experience. My forecast would be like this. Market would go up here, and I have to double check in the past when, let me see, yes, around this area market try to dive for breeding, coming back to breed again, and that's they would touch. Many trader, all the professional people, what they do, they are actually waiting on the resistance or waiting at the support to catch the trade. That's how they do. This is big support, as you can see, market went up, and they are waiting in this area. When price come to this area, they wanted to buy the product to go up, but as you can see, sometimes this candlestick would take the stop loss. Or some people waiting in this resistance area, or this resistance area, this candlestick, and they are hoping, because in the past, I show you, this resistance is a big resistance, market coming up here to this area and bounce back again. So many professional traders, they were saying this, okay, this is the big resistance. They are waiting around this area. When market hit, then they are going to actually resell it and bounce back again, and they put their stop loss there, and that's how the big guys, they took their stop loss and they go away and then come back and redo it. So resistance and support, it's work if it's merged with the pattern. So I can see the pattern here, and this is resistance, and market goes above here, around this area, it would dive back again to retest this area. If there wasn't pattern here, they would not dive back, it would continue going up and never come back to revisit this resistance, change to support again. So I was going just to mention this. If you like, you can, I would probably leave this white one for the future video if I decide to make it, just for the reference that what I am saying, for the future reference. If you like, you can mark it too and test it for yourself. But what I'm saying is here is this. It doesn't mean that if I comes here, the price comes here, definitely I have to wait for the software to give me the go ahead to dive to the resistance, which change with the support. the way we work is like this. We're not waiting to read this to enter to the market. We are not waiting for the support to hit the support to enter to the market. We are actually going step by step by swimming close to the shark. We are pilot fish system. The pilot fish going just close to the shark. What they do, just start waiting. When the shark bite, then they get a small bite. So we actually, the system we do is like this. We enter around this, for example, this area. We are just going down with the big guys. And when we get to this area, or whatever, we have to get out, so we get out. We are not a stop loss, we are not resistance and support trader. People, majority people, 95% of the trader, they are support and resistance trader, which they trade on the support or on the resistance, either way. Our system is different. We are trading on the way of the support and on the way of the resistance, and then we get out. I hope I explained clear for you. I know it's a bit confusing. My explanation is not really good, but I'm trying my best. So I post the video. Let me check the Bitcoin. So far we are in the loss, and the gold still is too high for the trading, although we are under the buying zone, but I'm not going to do it. I need these two bidding price and asking price close to each other. So let's go back, and then I pause and I come back. And let me explain something else that just came to my mind. I delete this. When you are far away, when the price is far away from the simple 60 moving average, this is 60 simple 60 moving average. The apply is closed, shift 0, nothing fancy. Every platform, every broker, they have this. I put them on my chart only for this reason, just to tell me where we are in the market. When there is a gap between the price and the 60 moving average, what is telling me is this, that the buyers are so strong. Market would go and go up, unless the price come close to this 60 moving average and touch it, and that's the power of the sellers showing up, the sellers trying to push the market down. We wait because we enter here now. Looks like that we are in the profit. It doesn't mean we should not jump and up and happy, because this is breeding, market breed, coming down, diving, go up, diving, go up. The system tells us that to enter to the market here safely, we could enter here, we could enter over here or here, but the software calculates all those data, and the pattern tell us, now is a good time to sell it. So we enter to the market for the Bitcoin to sell it. If you are not greedy person and you put on a lot contract, you can actually get out here. I enter, I can't remember how much was it, with a 0.03 lot. So if you have big account, you can open with one contract and make a couple of hundred here and then get out quickly. Don't be greedy. If you don't have a big account, then you have to go with a small lot, safe. But please, I repeat this one again and again. I'm sorry, I have to do this. You never ever enter to the market without a stop loss. I keep saying this, that you have to check the Forex factory to make sure that that time you enter to the market there is red news or not. I don't really check the Forex Factory, because I should do that. All the professional people, they do. I'm not a professional, first of all. Second, I'm lazy to do this, but I just protect myself, protect my account by putting the stop loss. And if you don't have a stop loss, then you might lose all your account in a matter of 2 seconds. Because market is very volatile, and if one news come up, if something happen around the world, no matter what, it would affect. So back to the story of the 60 moving average. Many people trade moving average, 20 moving average, 50 moving average, 200 moving average, and they're saying the moving average act as a support and resistance. Moving average act as a support and resistance is true, but when is merged with the pattern. If it does not match with the pattern, it would not respect. Just go through it without any hesitation. Let me show you this. Market under the 60 moving average. In this area, this 60 moving average act as a resistance, like a concrete wall. You hit the head to the ceiling and back again. But in this area, there wasn't any pattern. Goes through it. So, is act as a resistance or as a support if merged with a pattern. Let me check the Ethereum just to see. Ethereum still is too high. Let me see if the software give us the permission yet. No, I haven't got any permission to buy it. That means no. For the gold, we have a permission to buy now for this area. I don't know if I have to do it, but I will do it just for the video to show you what I was talking to you. You know, if I enter here to buy, let me reduce the lot. As I said to you, look, my entry is here. We are here. Why this happened? Because too much commission. The broker charge. If these two lines were close together, then our entry would be exactly here. So you never trade when your bidding price and asking price are far away from each other. When they are close to each other, then you buy. The software we have told me we can buy all around this area. I could buy, but I didn't buy. But now I buy because I wanted to show you the system. You know, the software told us to buy, so it's just safe. But that was the second entry that give us to buy. This area was first one. You might say, oh, because it's doji, it doesn't matter the shape of the candlestick. But oh, I forgot. Sorry. I have to put a stop. The taking profit here. And when you enter to the market, you go close the closest support, which is this one, and you put your stop loss here, 10 pip under it. If you want to measure the 10 pip, you just put your cursor here and then you come down. 10 pip is a lot here. 10 pip would be around 178, 1758 roughly. 1758, just put roughly here. This is not smart trading because your taking profit is lower than your stop loss. You have to have a ratio of 1 to 3. When I say 1 to 3, it means that you have to gain 3 to lose 1. You're not a gambler. A gambler, when they go to casino, if the real gambler are different actually. The naive gambler, which they have no idea about reading the card or calculate the card in blackjack or whatever, when they go on the poker machine, just they press the button and they are hoping that machine would give them. the Pokemon machine gives them chance. So that's the gambling, right? We are not a gambler, we are a trader. So 50-50 is not a good way to put one ratio to one, 1 to 1. You have to put 1 to 3. You lose 1, you gain 3. Gambler, they lose 50-50. And if they go on the roulette, they think it's 50-50, but because on the roulette there is a number 0, and then sometimes it's less than 50-50 anyway. So now we put the order for the gold in the 5 minutes, and we are hoping to reach our target here because we are under the buying zone. And if price hit this area, the platform would actually close it. If it goes above here, if I didn't have any taken profit, if the price goes above our buying zone, if the software gives us the warning to get out, then we get out. Market is breathing now, coming down, we are on the loose. It's okay, because as I said to you, there is no straight line in the chart unless there is a red news. Suddenly, if there is a bad news, the market would dive down in one line, not up and down, up and down. But when this market is calm, it's breathing up, dive, up, breathe, dive. So let's go to the Bitcoin just to see what's going on with the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin we enter here, as you remember. The good thing about the Bitcoin was that buying price and bidding price, bidding and asking price are very so close. So on a spot, we actually enter to the market. We didn't enter late. So back to the gold. If you remember, when we entered to the market, if it was here, we were on the profit because too much gap between the asking price and bidding price. So in the beginning, we were around this area. We enter here, but the execute was here, the order. So let's see Ethereum. Let's go into the Ethereum. Let me check the Ethereum if I have the permission to buy the Ethereum as yet or not. Not yet. Ethereum still is not giving us permission to buy them. So let's go back to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is okay. Let's go to the gold. I hope, when I'm saying I hope, you might laugh. I hope that this time it comes and take my stop loss. When it takes the stop loss, then there is a better chance for me to enter the market with better entry and more money to collect on buying. But it has to be actually, the software has to give me the permission to buy it, plus the pattern and everything has to merge together. When the software give me the go ahead, I double check always. I don't just enter to the market with closed eyes. No, you have to always check many things in the past just to see everything is okay. So let's see what's going to happen now. If you want, I pause the video and I come back to you later on. I'll just double check again because I have to do something. When asking price and bidding price is too far, even when candlestick touch your level, the platform would not close your account. You have to do it manually if you want to. You just go, now it's closed by itself because you went too high. Sometimes this shadow, you won't believe it, this shadow, it goes around this area, but platform would not show it to you because too much order going through it. So now we enter here and we're going to take our profit on the gold. Let me see if the software is still telling me it's safe to continue, and still I could be in the trade. as I have said to you before in other video as well, but this is only just making this video. So I put the taking profit here. I could put this here, they put it, or I could actually wait when the software give me the permission to get out, then I would get out in warning. So the gold is done. Let's go to Bitcoin just to see what's going on with the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is coming down to touch, and the Ethereum, for some reason Ethereum is still not giving me permission to buy the Ethereum as yet. The software hasn't given me any green light to sell it, but Bitcoin is on the profit. Okay, I paused the video. I forgot now. I can actually adjust the stop loss to bring it down to this area or under here. Normally, when this price coming close to the taking profit area, what I do, I reduce my stop loss and I put it under the entry point. I shouldn't do that now because we are not close. We are not close to the taking profit. If this candlestick coming close to this area, then there is a very risky area, because now this resistance area would change to support and market would bounce up maybe quickly and take your stop loss. So when it comes close to this area, what I should normally do is this: I put my stop loss under my entry point. In case if market get excited and hit the concrete, this one would act as a support and does not go through it. If this happen and come back and take me, still I'm a winner, because that trade would be break even. At the moment, market is touching the 60 moving average. Let me see. 60 moving average yet. We might breathing again, going up, coming down. But we are waiting to this area. So let's see what's going to happen. The stop loss, I should actually adjust the stop loss. This is time now, is in Sydney is 11:07 in the morning. This huge candlestick excitement and shocking is because of the Tokyo market open. When Tokyo opened, when London opened, when New York opened, it gave the shock to the market. Market would go either way, up or down, for a couple of candlesticks up and down, because the big guys are trying to enter to the market with a lot and wrap up all those pending order and the stop loss they had before, and they're adjusting, they're ready to big action for the whole day. That's why market would react very quickly, because too many volume enter to the market. So let me adjust the stop loss, because market now in Japan is open. I put it high because it might go too high and then after that settle down and come back and touch this area. So let me pause the video and come back to you again. Before I pause, imagine if I put my stop loss under the entry, even if this candlestick would come and touch me, and still now would be break even, and I could again enter to the market. So let's pause the video and come back. Let's move. Before we do that, let's check the Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum, Ethereum gone up. Ethereum gone up, but the software did not give me the permission to buy. The Ethereum went and got our area, which we were hoping that to this area we are going to, because we were on the buying zone, as you can see, huge one. Anyway, I didn't get permission to buy it, so I didn't do anything. So therefore it's okay. If comes back, which would come back again sometimes today, and still this is valid, this area for buying. If the price come back to the buying zone, and then I can buy it again if the software give me the permission to buy. So but it was funny, I was waiting and waiting, so I missed it. I didn't miss because I didn't have any go ahead to buy the Ethereum. Let's go back to the Bitcoin, the gold. Look at the gold. What did I say to you before? I said to you, gold did not give me, the software did not give me permission to get out. Still I could do in the market, and still I could make money above this area. But this is just the educational video that I'm trying to make for you guys, to show you the system works in live account. We are not going on the offline and cherry pick all those patterns in offline and telling people, oh, this pattern, this area, or this method or this system works. No, we're doing live, and we show you the system works in live account and live chart. Okay, go back to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes to the loss now, but doesn't matter. If it goes and take my stop loss, then I wait for another opportunity to sell it, because this area still is valid for entry or selling. Okay, I pause it and I come back to you. I'll come back again. I just want to mention something, please. In the beginning of this video, I make these two white line here. If you put it back the video, and still I haven't finished the video yet, I was saying in the beginning of this video, there is a level which I marked them with a white color. Now Ethereum is going to actually go above, if it goes above this two line, which is this is going to be selling zone area. There is a gravity, the market would actually, the price would dive to retest this area. If Ethereum today, sometimes today or tomorrow or next week or whenever, the price, or 10 minutes, I don't know, I have no idea, when it goes to this area, when price is in this area, and then market would dive to retest first this one, second this one, if, but mainly I get out here. So for diving, you can actually enter to the market and then make your money and then get out when you touch this area. It look like that with this big candlestick. If it goes above here, then I will wait for the time, for the permission from the software to sell it only to this. Maybe goes to this, I don't care, I just get out in this here if it goes. So we go back to the Bitcoin just to see how we are in the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in the profit, still is in the profit, but I can see Bitcoin is breathing. It might go up again around this area, even past this, and then back again. Now it's on the breathing mode now. So because it has to actually react with this. The seller trying to push the market down to retest this area. This candlestick is a big buyer's push up, but to me it's nothing. To many professional traders, which they are right, because I am not professional, they will say this is huge and there is a big volume, blah blah blah, and they are waiting to go up. They put a stop loss here, somewhere here, and then above this candlestick, if candlestick close here, then they buy it to upside. They are right, probably, I don't know, but my way of the trading is different. Simple trader with different mind. I think opposite. I try to think opposite. Not because this big candlestick I have to go opposite, no. Because I have a level here. This level shows me that it has to be, there is a gravity in here. It has to be actually come and retest it. Then after that goes above or whatever they want to go. Huge up. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's pause the video and I'll come back to you. As I have mentioned before, many professional traders who knows better than me, with this candlestick, the huge one, if you put the line here, the first candlestick above this big one, which is this candlestick, mature and finish, they put the buy and they are going to go up, because with this it shows them big volume. But my way of the thinking is completely different. I have selling zone area, which is this area, and I would say market goes back, retests this area, then after that it goes up. It does not go up from here. It might go up a couple of times, even maybe comes to this area, suddenly dive to retest, because this area has got a big gravity, has to retest it and then dive to retest and then go breathing, go up. Huge. Probably I'm wrong, because the professional people are more reliable method they have. But as I have said to you before, the software we developed, it did not give us the permission to buy. It says that we have to sell. Although market is going up above the entry now, it's nothing, and is breathing and would come back. For us, we trust the pattern, which that pattern merges with support and resistance, make it as a gravity to pull or to push up the market towards the level we want, and the software give us the go ahead in this candlestick. Therefore, we have a stop loss. If we are wrong and the price take our stop loss, we wait for another opportunity to recover and also come back to this area and get the profit as much as we can do it. So it looks like this market is going up and down, up and down. I don't know how long it would take to finish this video. Hopefully soon. I will get back to you again. I'll pause the video. The Ethereum, that level we find in the beginning of the video, which is these two white lines for the selling zone. Let me actually change this color to red, so it would be easy for me to remember it. When I put the red line, it means selling zone. When we have green line, it means buying zone. So this is red one again. I put it red. So the price now, if price goes above here, and that's the chance for me to sell the market, diving to retest this resistance would change to support. And not because it's changed to support, but the resistance before, no, because there is a gravity, there is a pattern behind all this. So price at the moment is not above this yet. When it goes above here, and we will get back to you. Let's check the Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, we enter here, and in the beginning we were on the profit. When Tokyo market opened, now market is breathing, going up and down, and the stop loss we have already there. And I am not going actually to be panic, because we have a plan. We have this selling zone area which has to market come and revisit it. This huge pullback is because of the Tokyo opening market. That's why market gets shocked. Anyway, we have a stop loss even though if we get a stop loss out, so it doesn't mean that 100% we always correct. In the market nothing 100%. Anyway, I paused the video. Let me check the goal actually. What happened to the goal? Yeah, the goal we enter here, our taking profit was there and we went up. The software, let me check the software if it has told us to, yes, the software, sorry, the software on this candlestick told us to get out, so we probably could get out in this area if I didn't have the taking profit here. Imagine we enter to the market here to here, we could make about 6 pip, one contract would be about $65 in 5 minutes time frame. So back to the Bitcoin, we already took the profit because we had set up our taking profit on this. Still, as you can see, the commission is too high. For some reason the gold, it is broker, they're charging 2 commission, so it's not wise to trade the gold sometimes today, as long as this is too close. When it's too close, yes we do. When it's too far, it's not good, because imagine if I want to enter to the market here, believe it or not, the software would open here, so too much commission. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, it is again coming back. So I paused the video. I hope this video would finish soon and come back and touch this, and I can go and do other things. You know, when I'm making videos, for me difficult to check other pair because I have to keep coming back and check this, and I can't do that. My daily trading, when I'm saying daily trading, it means that checking all the other things. So anyway, pause the video and come back to you. Sorry, I have to go. I have to do something. I'm not going to be on the computer. I'll probably takes another 15-20 minutes to not checking. I have to do something. That's why I adjust my stop loss 1-to-1, just in case when I'm not babysitting the chart. So I do this, and when I come back I adjust it again. If when I'm not here and market hit, it doesn't matter, then I have to enter again with next setup. So I pause the video and I come back to you guys. Sorry, I just come back. I went outside and I went to the post office to send some sample to China. I'm doing some shopping. I come back and still, you know, we are ranging. So I don't know if I have to stop this video because it's taking so long now. It's 2:31 p.m. In Sydney time. Otherwise I have to actually leave it as it is, and if I can make it a small file, hopefully then I can actually upload it on the YouTube. I leave it and just to see what's going to happen, because market is ranging now and we have a level, and still after all these candles are almost in the entries, so we leave it and just to see what. Let me check the gold, what happened to gold. Look, we enter here to the gold and you look what happened. We had up here, we bought it here and market went up and then huge up. And let me check if we had any signal to buy again. Yes, we did have the signal here to buy. It's already touching. So let's see the Ethereum. What happened to Ethereum? Ethereum is, If you remember, I was saying that market would go above here for selling. Market did not go above and it's still ranging, but these two lines are selling zone, and if still market goes around this area, we will sell it. We will sell the market. This one is for another time frame, so I just deleted to not get confused. So back to the Bitcoin, and I would pause the video. I don't know when it's going to be finished, because I had to go and I came back now to the house, and now I can check what's going on. The market is ranging all up and down, up and down, up and down, and we are at the actually 60 simple moving average. Let me check something in my other computer just to see. Wait a second, please. This one. I'm gonna put something here for you guys just to see. We have another selling zone, which is this two red line. Let me double check. Yes. We have another selling zone area. If market goes above this new selling zone, this area, there is a chance to hit back and touch this level. So I put this selling zone again. So we have one selling zone which we enter here. If market rise and goes around this area, and the software give us the go ahead to sell, so we can sell it to this for double entry. And we will see. I'll leave this. I'm not going to stop the video, and then I come back to it again. Now time is 2:36 p.m. Sydney time. The date is on the 13th of the 10th. On Wednesday, sorry, I think I said Tuesday, but today is Wednesday. Yes, in the beginning of the day I said maybe Tuesday. Maybe I'm wrong. I was wrong. But anyway, today is Wednesday. October, Sydney time is this. Okay, I'll come back to you again. I pause it and I'll come back. Yes, sorry, I come back now. Time is 3:39 p.m. 39 p.m. 30:40 p.m. Wednesday Sydney time. Okay, and now market is heading down towards our target, which is this area. I actually moved the taking profit to here when I was away, when I went outside this morning. The reason I put is this. As you can see, when market went through the selling zone, the seller tried to push the market back. So they came, these shadows or this shadow are the power of the sellers, which they fail. The market makers, the buyers actually win the battle and they went up. Now is very crucial time, because as I said to you before, now it's 3:40. In 20 minutes Sydney Asia market would close, 4 o'clock something, and then around 4:30, 5 o'clock Japan would close, and then New York open, and then that's going to be huge up and down. And this video gets too long. I don't know if I have to stop it or not. I don't know. I won't be able actually to upload it on the YouTube because ever since this morning I am in the doing this recording. So I pause it again and I come back just to see. At the moment we are in the profit. You can see we could close it with a small, very small, tiny profit. Let's see. I pause it. I pause the video and come back to you guys. As we get close to the Asian market closing time, Sydney now is 3:49. Sorry, about 4 o'clock. Market will close, and then we will witness of huge movement, either way to go up or coming down. 4:30, 5 o'clock, Japan close and London open. That's the big volume in London time when market open in London. So I stopped this video. No, I pause it. I leave it. I don't know how. See, when this morning, when we in this candlestick that you see the arrow, I'll just show you. In this arrow, look at this arrow. From here to here. So how many bars now? Is about 65 times 5 minutes. So I guess it's about 3 hours, almost 5, more than 5 hours. I'm trying to make this video for you guys, and still is not finished. Maybe next time I have to do 1 minute chart, because I was thinking 5 minute chart would be quicker for the making video. So probably next time I find in level in different time frame, and then I go on the 1 minute chart, and then I find it again and I adjust it and video it in 5 minutes. Because 5 hours recording is a big file, I have to convert it to a small file. Then I would be able to upload it hopefully on the YouTube so you can see. Many people when they look at the time on the video, it said 34 minutes, 1 hour or 5 hours. They would not bother even to watch it because they think 5 hours, but they don't know if during that time I always pause the video and it's not too much. However, let's pause and then I'll come back. I really want to finish this trade either way, to get the stop loss or to win, take the profit. If I close now, we are in the profit. In normal circumstance, without any recording anything, I would close now and look for another setup, because market is ranging, and it would eventually come here, touch our profit, and maybe even pass through. So I pause the video and come back again to you. Now it's about 2 minutes to 4 o'clock Sydney time when the market closed, the stock market. And now it's almost speeding time. So put the seatbelt on, ready for speeding. So we are going to speed. 4 o'clock is a huge movement, either way, up or down. We don't know, but what we know is that we have a plan ever since this morning to touch this level. When market closed, we don't know if market gonna go right above or coming down, but most probably we are hoping, because the software we have, it told us this morning to sell the market, but market went on range, and when around this time was 11 o'clock in the morning Sydney time when Japan Tokyo market open, and market maker pushed the market to go up, and now it's coming back again to revisit Tokyo time. It's about 1 minute to go, so we will see after 4 o'clock what will happen. So hopefully we all have our seat belt ready for speeding. So I pause the video and I come back again. Don't forget, put the seat belt on. You never drive without the seat belt. Our seat belt is this stop loss, and our aim is here. I just come back. I just want to show you something you might be interested. If you remember, this morning we trade the gold around this area, and we get a profit and market during the day. I wish I was concentrating on the gold, because there were so many setup that I have missed out already. But look at this level that we found in the past. How accurate is this? Each time market touch it, bounce back, touch it, bounce back. And now is about back again, revisit this level again. What is this level? This level is a pattern. In the past, with the support and resistance merged together. Even tiny area, but the market maker are very interested on this level, because in past there were so many pending order, stop loss that they are taking away from you guys. You go in the past, you have a look, these two lines. Look at this. Even here, pass through, revisit again. So, I thought maybe I have to mention this one for you guys. Go back to Bitcoin just to see what's going on. Still struggling, market going up and down, and most probably this is the Japan opening time. The price has to come here to revisit, to do whatever they want to do. They want to go down or they want to go extreme up. This one has to be retested, because so many pending order in past has been left over here. So they have to come back and visit this area. For this reason, I might actually put the taking profit here, because I want to stop this video as soon as I can, because now it's more than 5 hours trying to tape. I know it's going to go there and touch it, maybe tonight, maybe in 10 minutes, I have no idea. But I paused the video because I want to finish the video before let me see if I have to close it, because now market is close to Tokyo closing time, and it's going to be exciting, and then too many order, it might go and jump and take us our profit. Our stop loss. I pause and I come back again. We give it more chance to come back to get our area, which is we are in the selling zone. If Japan Tokyo close, the price might jump going all the way up here, but eventually at middle of the night, tonight, sometimes maybe tomorrow, it would come back to this area again to revisit, because that area, so many order was waiting to collect, not from us, small retail, for the big guys. Okay, the big guys would push the market to execute all those orders. believe it or not. So I'm gonna pause the video again and come back to you. You're almost touching the level beginning of the day for the Tokyo opening, as you can see. Around this time the commission for the broker would go high, and then the red line and the blue line, which is asking price and bidding price, is huge. So you can close that manually here, or you can wait for this platform to close it, which now platform closed this Yahoo in the name of who. So this trade take me a long time to record. My aim wasn't here, my aim is here. Our area to start was here. We are hoping to get to this area. Now I shift the taking price to here for this reason, because I want to close this clip, this video. It took long today. I'm sorry if I take all your time, but you don't have to watch all the way. You see, it's about 74 bar times 5 minutes. It's more than 6 hours probably to get into this point. I'm gonna make very short part 2 of this video when we get to this area, which very soon we're gonna get anyway, looks like it. And I hope that you enjoy the video. I know it's very boring, but if you trade, you have to have a patience. You cannot just open the trade without any patience, and you cannot watch them 24 hours because you go crazy. You put your stop loss, you put your taking profit, then you go away. That's what I did. I went around this area, as I said to you. I have to go out. I went to the post office and I had to do something, because if you're sitting and keep looking at it and you start talking to yourself, you start actually telling yourself what to do, and then you get panic, any big movement, and then you close it with a loss. You have to have a plan. You have to have plan, and also you have to know when to enter to the market and when to get out the market. My plan was here, which now is almost reaching. You can rewind the video and see it. It's nothing hiding, it's nothing secret. But I move my taking profit to here, because I wanted to finish this video. This video was supposed to be only 10 minutes video, 15 minutes video max, not 5 hours. It's too long. You see, market is touching the level we wanted to actually enter to the market. We enter here, we wanted to this profit. Now it's touching. If I didn't, I could make money. I made money, but only this video is for your information and educational only, just to show you guys in the name of who the system we are work on that it works for us. I'm gonna upload this to the YouTube if I can, and also let me show you the time, so nobody will say, oh, this is fake, this is blah blah blah, people with no knowledge, so you can see the time. Wednesday, everything is on recording, and nothing is hiding or fake or offline or something like that. This is all happening. Anyway, when market comes here, believe it or not, again, still the software did not give me the permission to get out or give me the warning to get out the trade. I got the out in this level because I wanted to finish, as I said to you before. Before I go, as always, Please read this, pause the video and read this one carefully. We are not here to ask you for membership. We are not here to sell you any educational CD or program. We wanted to help you guys. Hopefully in future we do what we do, same thing. As I have said this before, if I can do it, if I learn, you can do it. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. So you have to practice one system over and over, and then you become master of that system. I'm gonna upload this one very soon in the YouTube. Before I go, look, this resistance in the past with the pattern is not only resistance. Again, I'm repeating, with the pattern now is acting as a support. But again, this is not going up, it's going to come back again to this area, maybe this area, and then huge go up, maybe. But our aim was here, and then still the software told me, it's safe to trade, but I didn't. I wanted to show you guys. This morning in this area, we were aiming for this. The market went up and down, up and down. We are catching our system, the pilot fish system is catching on the way of the market, not at resistance or at support. Many professional traders, which I am not professional, I admit that, they're waiting on the support and resistance to enter to the market. We are not. We are following the shark. We are with the shark going up to breathe and dive back again. That is what's diving back again to this area. That's what we did. Again, thank you very much for watching this. If you did, I hope you did. And God bless you all. Look after yourself and your family. Yahoo. In the name of who, I finished this video and I'm gonna upload it very soon. Thank you.